World Cup helmet.
Yeah, this is my World Cup helmet. It soaks all the goals and it comes with all the goals. No fire. When you are positive too, you can be in this helmet. But when you are not positive, fire will burn you. And it's burning them. It's burning them.
It's burning them.
And it's burning you.
It look mean burning you.
You didn't believe in me.
What? But I've always believed in you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, then how?
But
Me and my brother.
It's still it's
I
still
believe in
you.
you.
Small.
I believe in you.
It got to a point you were shifting to their direction.
But it looks like you don't support the Black Stars.
That is the case here. No problem. I'm on the crew.
No, I'm asking
and
you.
Fire burn you all. Yes. I'm not from Somalia.
Get closer.
I am not from Somalia. I am not from Afghanistan. You understand? But when you see the right thing and you are talking about it, somebody think that you don't like, Ghana, or you don't like the national team. That is not the issue here. I can't be forced to say I'm a Ghanaian, so I should say that Ghana will win 3-0. When I have sat down to analyze the team and I have seen that we can't win that 3-0. Why do you force me just because I'm a Ghanaian to say I should say Ghana will win 3-0? Not me, not in my books, not in the fire books. Me, it won't happen. I will not do that. I can only wear the jersey. I will wear the Ghana jersey all right because I'm a Ghanaian. I have the jersey.
Patriotism.
Fantastic. But if you are not doing things right, football today is investment. You have to invest to get the results. If you are not investing and you want to use backdoor, lucky in winning your matches, you won't get it.
But they've invested enough, haven't they?
What it was,
here we are discussing that they've been pumping monies into our soccer.
It is only just for their gain, their selfish gain. It is for them to enjoy, but not for the development of the game. We were lucky against South Korea. We were lucky against South Korea, and I have to come out to tell them that we were lucky, but still they were like, as you were saying, you are not a Ghana man. You don't like Black Stars. Oh, get out from there. Oh, fire burn you. Oh, you are. Hey, we have won. We are going to win the cup. Wow! You win against South Korea, fireman. I should carry you shoulder high, just because Ghana have won against South Korea. When we have not qualified, I won them from day one. You understand? Listen, our performance at the World Cup there, you shouldn't be surprised at all. It shouldn't surprise anyone. We should take a critical look at events which occurred at AFCON. You just take a critical look. We were last when we went to AFCON in the group of Morocco, Comoros, and Ghana, Gabon. We were last AFCON in Cameroon. You understand? So you shouldn't be surprised. It is the same thing that has happened again. That we are last again at the World Cup in our group. We are the last. So what surprises you? Tell me. When you genuine criticizing the FA, giving them the fire, some people out there of touch of reality will come against you because they think you don't like Ghana, you don't like the FA. It is not true. It is not what? True. Me, I started this job long time ago. You know that. And on so many occasions I've been vindicated. So many occasions that me, the fireman, have been vindicated. It is because of what I see. I like sports, but I am so much into football, you know me. I've been a goalkeeper before.
Right.
I've played the game. I know the game. I've been a player before, so I like sports, boxing, whatever I can talk about it. But when it comes to football, you can't beat me. Don't go there when we are talking about football, when we are discussing football. Yes, you can also come out or with your opinion, but I know the game football.
So, Songo, what went wrong?
What went wrong is that we went out there with a trainer scout who has nothing to lose as our coach.
So your problem is the coach?
And his two assistants. Yes! For Ghana, we have talented players. Our boys are talented. Even when the coach system was bad, he was forcing them to play defensive system. The boys wanted to come forward to show what they can play or what they can display. Am I lying? Bulldog, am I lying?
True.
Even when our coach was only just relying on defensive or defending system, our boys wanted to, open themselves out there and show what the talent that we are made of as Ghana. Am I lying?
True.
That is it. So we sent a coach out there with his 2 assistants as part-time. How do you go to World Cup with part-time coaches? How do you go to a World Cup? A World Cup. If you respect the World Cup, if you claim you love Ghanaians, you really want to give us the best of happiness at the World Cup, how do you spend our money out there with a trainer scout, a part-time coach? Champion. That is the problem of Black Stars.
So what if we had qualified to...
You won't qualify. That is why you won't qualify.
Which question you won't go at?
That is why you won't qualify. You were lucky. I said you were lucky against South Korea. You were beaten and beaten well
That
against...
the same luck
Listen,
wouldn't have
you
us to
were
the final.
beaten and beaten well against Portugal. But instead of you staying that focus, you wanted to shift the blame to penalty. Instead of you identifying your fault in the Portugal game, your coach showing that he has no system of play, but rather you people were shifting your attention on penalty. And Ghana were lucky against South Korea. They played all the game. We were just lucky. A little bit of, let me say, they were afraid, but we were lucky. After you being lucky, even when you went to the South Korea game, what was the formation that we saw? It was 4-4-2. But we started the game by defending. Katanashu. We started the game by defending until the 20th minute going. That Jordan Ayew had to create that free kick and send in an in-swinger for us to get that goal. Am I lying?
You're not.
Even after that goal, the man wanted them to come back again. The guys want to also move forward again because Kudus and Co wanted to showcase what they have. Now you want just a point against Uruguay. Where is your coach? Tell me. This is the game now. Now we are the World Cup. We've gotten to a stage where Ghana needs just a point
To survive.
to qualify. Who is to do this? Tell me. Apart from the players, who is to do this? Who are we going to look up to? The master tactician, the coach, the game plan that will work it out. It's your game plan that can work things out. The Black Stars coach had no game plan. He's a trainer scout, and you have sent him out there. That is the result that you will get. But it is through the influence and the selfish interest of our FA president who want to influence Black Stars selection with his players. Who wants to influence Black Stars selection with his players. That is why we are suffering. That is why we are here now.
Is that not an allegation?
What allegation? What allegation? He was the same man who said that he will not sit down for national team coaches to be doing selection without his notice or his input. He said it, that the Black Stars, he will not sit there for coaches to be doing selection without his input. And you agreed. I didn't agree. I fired him. I said, no way, you can't do that. And that is what is happening. You understand? He is somebody who has agency, who he manage players. And if you manage players, should that be at the cost of Ghanaians? Should that be at the cost of Ghanaians by forcing your players to the national team?
So, Kachima Songo, if we get the number one coach in the world,
yes,
do you think we will still qualify and make good results?
If you get the number one coach in the world, that is, you have done a good choice by making sure you have somebody who you can manipulate. Somebody who would be selecting players based on merit. Somebody who will come with a system, who is a learned coach, very experienced, who can let us see Black Stars playing and playing well. Not today you find Black Stars shining. The next day you find Black Stars struggling. The next day you find Black Stars out of a tournament. That is not what we are looking for. What are the Moroccans and the other countries doing right that they are there? What are they doing right? That even the Moroccans, look at their female football, they are getting it right. What are they doing right? Transparency, the truthfulness, not thinking about only the money. When FIFA comes with money that you need to develop grassroots football, you are sharing among yourselves, friends and cronies, because one person wants to have power to be able to manipulate the FA, to control the FA, to be able to win elections. So instead of using money to the development of our football, sharing the money among friends and cronies, so to be voting day in and out and singing your stupid praises. Professional fire, pen them.
Songo, before you joined us, there was a discussion we were having. Bulldog has raised a very important issue, that we are spending too much money on football and that they should be directed to the showbiz or entertainment sector.
Yeah.
I know that you may disagree. Listeners, please stay with us. Don't go anywhere. When we come back...
Mother, I don't have time.
Oh, you have time.
Do you know where I'm going? You did a poaching job.
Okay,
you
sorry.
just did a poaching job.
Oh, then we can be trying with 3 minutes.
No. I will go. I need a course.
Okay. So what's your take on this? Do you agree that we should stop investing in soccer?
No, that is the first when it comes to football.
Okay.
When it comes to...
Because when you were talking, you made mention of investing from the grassroots, investing.
Listen.
And you are the same person, hold on, you are the same person that sits on TV and on radio saying, they are
chopping it.
They are chopping the money.
Instead of investing it, they are chopping it. But we need to do it right. Ghana is football and politics.
Okay. Not showbiz. Showbiz in count.
And other things. And other things. Yes, that is why the president was there for the whole please everybody. You understand? Yeah, because everybody will see you when it is World Cup. Everybody.
The president was also at the Global Citizen Festival. It was a worldwide event.
I didn't know there was a program like that.
No, it be true.
No.
If it doesn't,
I this why he doesn't know.
Hey, everyone knows.
Islam, no, he's being biased.
No, when it is football,
no, he's being biased.
Out there, you know what
No, it's being biased. On the world, on the world stage, no, I disagree. On the world stage, before they kick a ball, what happens? Entertainment.
Yes.
Right. So what do you mean?
Everybody who watched the entertainment.
What do you mean? Everybody watched the opening of the Qatar. You saw what was happening there.
It's not everybody.
Performance.
Everybody watched it.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
So didn't you see
everybody
the
watched it?
Maybe, because I'm so much into reggae, maybe if it is a yo-yo person, I might not watch it. Because I'm too much reggae man. If it is a yo-yo person, I may not watch it.
There was no yo-yo person.
But what I'm saying it, but even Nicaragua at the World Cup, I'll watch it. I will take it as it's
once the ball is on the pitch.
The ball is
before
on the pitch.
The ball gets kicked.
Bulldog, I understand, but football is football.
And
that is why the whole world is.
But football is entertainment.
Exactly.
Football is entertainment. In fact, football is showbiz. Cristiano Ronaldo is driving in some Ferrari, and
I understand. Football is letting you talk showbiz. Football is letting you talk showbiz. Because you are talking showbiz, but you are talking football now, World Cup.
Because
yes,
we are part
but I'm
of.
saying they should do the investment also at the other sector. Other sectors need investment. We all need to set up and keep our leaders on their toes in a very professional way. I am cutting across Ghana, but my specific is the sports and the football aspect. So I hope they will also keep their leaders on their toes at that side. One thing before I leave, I wish and pray that the president will sack the sports minister. The sports minister has no legacy. He was part of the failure at AFCON. We didn't win any match. We were last in our group. The sports minister has failed us again. At the World Cup, we have come again last in our group. We are out of the World Cup. People are dying. I'm telling you, people are not happy. I will tell you something before I leave. the sports minister need to be investigated very well at the sports ministry out of this World Cup money. He said he was going to spend and come back to tell us the budget. I fired him in a professional way with Ghanaians that he has to tell us the budget before you come back. You can't go and spend and come and tell us how much you have spent.
So did you know how much he took?
No. We kept on firing this man.
No, it was the budget wasn't revealed.
He hasn't come out with the specific amount of money. Now,
Wow.
that is what I'm calling on the Auditor General, the Auditor General to make a thorough investigation out of this World Cup, because he said he's not sending any supporters to the World Cup.
Yet there were supporters.
Yet government had to send supporters. He will come back to come and tell me sponsorship. Without a package from the government, you wouldn't get that sponsorship. And every sponsorship is the taxpayers' money. Every sponsorship is about Ghana or Ghanaians. You understand? So whatever that sponsorship money is from the taxpayers' money, and also the friendly matches that we played prior to the World Cup, the warm-up matches and the friendly matches that we played, Yoko and Auditor General should investigate all this amount of money.
With the friendly matches?
Yes, prior to the World Cup. All this amount of money, they have to investigate so that we can be clear and there will be no sikedio basa.
Educate me on it. Friendly matches, do we invest?
Yes, because friendly matches, we use taxpayers' money in playing friendly matches. Our blasters. So proud to the World Cup, the warm-up or whatever matches that we had played in the World Cup, and FIFA money also that came out from the World Cup. You can't say it's FIFA money. Without blasters, FIFA will not bring money. FIFA will not sit there and
say you are looking handsome.
You are looking so handsome. Nowadays, you and Shatta, you fire too much.
Yeah. so take $100.
$100. No, FIFA will not do that. You understand? FIFA would have to wait for countries to qualify before giving monies to them. And Ghana qualified. And Ghana, we have to use taxpayers' money in playing those matches to qualify. It was the taxpayers' money. It wasn't from anywhere. So we have to investigate very well. The accountability, transparency has to be, very, very clear to us all as Ghanaians. So I'm calling on the Yoko and the Auditor General and Parliament and everybody to make sure that this sports minister can't get away with our taxpayers' money when it comes to the Qatar World Cup. More fire.
I like when you said the president should sack him.
Oh, yes.
He should do the honorable thing to resign himself before he gets sacked.
Yeah.
He
has stooped so low to the FA president. That is why the FA president is doing anything anyhow to the Blasters. The FA president has taken the Blasters as his personal property. And he and friends and chronics are just, using the Blasters name, in doing anything anyhow. You understand? When they are playing friendly matches with the Blasters, they don't want to declare the amount of money involved. The FA president is always with Blasters coach doing selection. As a FA president, you don't do that interference because of his selfish interest. You understand? And you have a sports minister, a minister of state, who you are in charge to protect the public. You can't do this. You are stooping so low to this FA president. Then you have no business to be the sports minister. And this is the disgrace they brought to Ghanaians. So they have to sack the sports minister. Akufo-Addo, do the honorable thing. The sports minister is not good. Your sports minister, he is not good. Since taking over from Esiama, he has failed AFCON. He has failed World Cup. Even our preparation towards the All-African Games, very, very bad. You understand? There's nothing showing any hope that we can host the All-African Games very, very well and successful. So this sports minister, he knows nothing. All what he is now engaging is about Kurt, letting him follow the Blasters like a errand boy. Sports minister, you are following the Blasters like an errand boy. Are you an errand boy? A guru boy? sports minister following the Black Stars just like that. Why? You understand? Anything that the FA president tells him to do, then he goes to do it. Anything. I mean, not even asking questions or, trying to show that, oh, no, these things are not right, because things are not right. We have failed. They just went there chopping our money. Can you understand this? That we all travel to World Cup. They've pegged an amount of money for players as an appearance fee. Now players who switch their nationalities are taking more money, even to the extent that useless Inaki Williams. Did you see him play well? That guy they were talking, Inaki Williams. Look at the ball he played. To the extent that about 4 of his family members, the taxpayers' money has to take care of them. Champion.
Champion.
Fire burn them.